We're providing access to all of the things that our members have requested, everything from deli prepared foods to beer and wine. A lot of emphasis on local produce. We want to be a support to the regional food system.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are aiming to put local products, local producers at the forefront of everything we do. So you'll see it in the produce department, you see it in center store grocery. The more people shop into those, the more dollars we keep here regionally and micro-locally.
When we started organizing, back all those years ago, my kids were really little. And for me, it was actually having children that really made me kind of stop and think about food. Maynard has a very rich history of cooperation. After the mill opened, there were quite a number of Finnish immigrants that moved to Maynard, and they brought cooperation with them. So at one point, they had a co-op grocery store. That food co-op lasted up until the early 70s. And then this kind of age of these giant supermarkets began. And this building that we're standing in right now is called Victory Plaza. And it's because this whole building was the Victory supermarket. And when it opened, it unfortunately put that food co-op out of business. I love the fact that we've put a food co-op right here. We've come full circle, that's right.
The challenges were, I think, initially just getting the word out. Once we were able to do that, we were really able to get a good number of members, which we needed in order to look for a site.
We grew pretty quickly to 300 or 400 owners and thought, all right, we're ready. But we're just up against a lot of big competition from big corporations, and it takes a lot of community buying power and demonstrating that community buying power. So once we hit 900 owners, we looked at more than 90 locations. Every site was assessed for foot traffic, car traffic, local competition. And so we settled on a different site and thought we were off to the races. And then that site fell through. We found this site after that, and then the pandemic hit.
There was supply chain issues and our costs almost doubled. So we had to do another fundraising campaign, and it was really hard. It was really hard.
As we were experiencing all of the delays, the thing that then pushed us forward again was people seeing the site and seeing the change. And then among those things was this reinforcement from the community and how other people needed to pay attention to the project. And that's how we're on the table for a conversation with the legislature.
Be it hereby known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to the Assabet Co-op Market in recognition of the momentous occasion of your grand opening. Congratulations to you, congratulations to Lauren and everyone. For 10 years, there's been this vision, not only with a focus on healthy, local, nutritious food, but what does the community want in terms of access to food? What can they do in terms of outreach to underserved populations? And really what can be done to make sure this is a grocery store that supports all these other community-minded efforts, not just in Maynard, but really I would say throughout Metro West.
When you walk in the front door, you see a big bright mural, and it is showing all of the ways that we agree to be held accountable and then live into cleaning the floors even, or those pieces that make it a shared experience of care.
You know, the everyone is welcome is not just about non-owners can shop here too. It really is about everyone, regardless of where you're coming from, regardless of our differences, can find a home and a community here that feels very exciting and inspiring and good to be part of.
So thank you all so much for making this possible, because a community-owned co-op is only possible because of the community, because of you all being owners, helping us move this forward. And the support that we've had over the years is immense. It comes from so many different places. We really appreciate you so much. And now we get to see that support here in the store. We all get to shop here every day. I want this to be a place that we all feel welcome, feel cared for, that we feel safe in. And we want to do that person to person, but as a whole group as well. So bring in the folks that you know need a space like this. This isn't just for those of us who are privileged enough. We want it to be a space for those who've not had this privilege before.
You know, this is a really special day because, you know, it happened, and there was so many times that it, you know, it didn't seem sure that it would happen. And to me, I started crying when I came in the door, you know, because what it takes to do this is so huge.
It really does feel like something more than just a job. I often am checking in with the other employees to see if they're feeling it too, and they tell me they love working here.
It's a very, very close-knit team, and it's very inclusive. It's a great community. Community is really important to me, and it's always been something that has been important to me. I like being part of things, and this is an awesome operation. I really like it a lot.
I look forward to seeing all of my friends and neighbors shopping here. I look forward to passing this down to the next generation.
It's already affected the community. I mean, just coming together like this has given us something to look forward to together.
It's not in theory, it's not just in our minds and in a few conversations. It's here, it's a physical space. I'm coming here now and I'm seeing people I know and I'm talking to them, and we're all just so happy to be here together.
This is one of the only co-ops in Greater Boston, so I'm hoping it really is a catalyst, and I would say sort of the meeting place for people to come up with ideas to better serve their community and to improve their community and really the Commonwealth.
I'm most proud of how the community has stuck with this. It could have been very easy to throw our hands up with every speed bump and seemingly insurmountable obstacle that presented itself, and there were plenty over 10 years. The startup co-ops that succeed are the ones that don't look at any of those obstacles as failures. They press on through and they stick with it, and we have done that and continue to grow and grown stronger with every owner that's come on board.